Friday, 14th of November 2025. You join me in Sydney, Australia. This is my Airbnb in Sydney, Australia. Bed, all my shit over there. So, what's been going on? This is a bit random. It's not random, but basically, I'm in Australia. So, left the UK on Monday, got a 6:50 flight from Manchester to Heathrow with BA. Then had to run to get my connection, to Guangzhou with China Southern. And then landed on Tuesday in China, and then had about 2 or 3 hour layover, and then flew to Sydney, Australia with China Southern, and I landed Wednesday morning about 10 a.m. in the morning. My bag didn't arrive, so my bag got stuck at Heathrow because we had to run from my BA flight to my China Southern flight. Bag got left behind, and my bag arrived today. And then basically the last 2 days I've been struggling with jet lag. Basically slept about 35 out of the 48 hours since. Or maybe like 30 hours. I slept so much the last couple of days, just really struggling with the jet lag. A lot better today, but still not perfect. I am a bit ropey, but I'm okay. Anyway, what's been going on? Why am I in Australia? What situation? So, I'm basically going to be in Australia till for the next 3 to 4 months, or 3 to 5 months, or 3 to 6 months. I basically don't know how I'm going to be here. So, long story short, about 18 months ago when I was last in Australia, something clicked in my mind, and I'd never understood the point of getting a working holiday visa and living somewhere for let's say an extended period of time. But when I was in Australia, something clicked in my mind, and I basically realised I wanted to live in Australia. Now, obviously, I wanted to do it last year, but obviously had knee surgery October last year, so that ruled out last summer. And I basically realised that this might not be the only opportunity I ever have to do it properly and do a good stint, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in one place. I basically never lived abroad, and it's something I've always wanted to do. A lot of people who went to uni lived abroad, or people who were maybe a bit younger have lived abroad, and it's something I've never done and I've always wanted to do. And the opportunity came, and the timing came that I was able to basically find an extended time period where I could potentially do this. And there were very few places in the world that I could live for an extended period of time, and Sydney is one of those places, I believe. So I'm back in Sydney, back for round 4 in Australia, and it's so good to be back. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to be here. I'm probably anticipating I'll probably head back to Europe kind of April time, April, May time, I think. However, got some things in the pipeline in the UK, so I might have to head back. Obviously, the second issue is I'm doing property now. As you guys know, I do property on the side of my day job, so that is taking a considerable amount of time to basically sort out and do. And basically, this is the true test of if I built systems to enable me to kind of grow that thing and that thing that I enjoy. So yeah, I've also got to factor that into my consideration. The property stuff that I'm doing, unfortunately, isn't completely 100% systemized. I'm not quite where I want to be. I know, of course, that I will have to go back, and I want to go back. Obviously, I love Australia, but I do truly believe that for me, Manchester is the place I want to spend the majority of my life. But I do love Australia and do love Sydney, and I do want to spend a significant amount of my life here. So that's basically the summary of the situation. I've got a bit of time. I've got about 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and I decided last year that I wanted to come and live in Australia because it's such an amazing place, and there are very few places on the planet that I have an attachment for, and Sydney and Australia, for some reason, is that place. It's just annoying how it's basically 24, or in my case 30 hours, kind of distance-wise, time-wise from home in Manchester in terms of that flight. You can get a quicker flight, but China Southern was a good little bargain, so I had to take it. What's the problem here? Just to kind of enjoy my time. I'm currently in Airbnb, so I'm in an Airbnb for a month. Basically, I want to show you kind of living in Sydney. That's basically the plan, and this kind of the next few vlogs that I film. Obviously, I've been very hit and miss with filming YouTube over the last year and a half, and that's because various reasons. Something that I struggle to kind of fit into a normal life because my life gets very busy. I do want to document this because I think it's really important. It's something I know I'm going to look back and think that was a good thing, and we'll see how it goes. It could be an absolute nightmare and I have to go after 2 months, or it could be brilliant and I stay for kind of as long as I can. But I do want to be back in Europe for a European summer, so I don't envisage it will be... Although I do have a working holiday visa for a year, I don't envisage that I will be here for a year, and I kind of know that deep down. So basically the next series of vlogs, I'm in Australia, and I'm going to be documenting what I get up to, etc. So yeah, first things first, I need to find a gym. I need to do a food job. And after that, it's Friday here, so I'm not sure what the plan is. Obviously, I've said no to a few people in the city, but nothing planned for this first week. Then next week, I'm hopefully seeing Roofs du Sol next Thursday. And then Talitha, I think Lizzie she lives in Sydney, so I'm going to we're doing stuff next weekend. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting just trying to film and document being here and actually trying to build a bit of a life for myself for the next 3, 4, 5 months. Need to sort workouts, need to try and get a job of some sort, so that's going to also be a challenge. I'm in the process of trying to get a remote job, so that will also be a challenge. But in terms of the next kind of few weeks, 1, finding kind of housing for 3 months, and 2, trying to find a job, which is going to be interesting. And 3, just showing you what I get up to. This is going to be really interesting, which is just completely starting life from almost scratch. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. For you guys will get to see what I get up to for the next coming months in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of an update. I think like people ask me like, oh, would you never move to Australia? And in future videos I go into why I couldn't move here permanently. And I'm also a big believer you get kind of windows in life that you've got to take. And I think for me this was a window, an opportunity that I kind of had to take. Otherwise I felt I was going to regret it. So yeah, just got to take the opportunity, grasp it with both hands, and make sure that I have an incredible Australian summer. My first and probably only full Aussie summer. I've done partial summers, but this will be my first full Aussie summer, and I can't wait to show you what I get up to. So that's the explanation, that's why I'm here, that situation. And yeah, looking forward to showing you the next few months, days, weeks in Australia. So it's a bit of a summary. Currently staying in this Airbnb. I got to this Airbnb on Wednesday. I'm here for a month, so I have a month's accommodation sorted, and then I need to basically, like I said, find accommodation. I'm currently staying in an area called Randwick, which is in the eastern suburbs, and basically I want to stay in the eastern suburbs. I want to stay and try and get a place around Randwick, Coogee, Bondi Junction, etc. For me, I don't see the point of moving west because I'm coming to Australia for a life that's slightly different to the UK. So we don't have beaches, we don't have coastal walks, we don't have, you know, the incredible nature in Manchester as much. Obviously you have the Lake District, but it's not the same. I don't have a beach in and around Manchester. So for me, I want to be staying in and around the eastern suburb, and that's kind of, I'm trying to find a flat share at the minute, and that's my plan for kind of, yeah, accommodation. So yeah, that's kind of the living situation at the minute. Airbnb in Randwick for a month, and then try and find my feet and try and find a place. So that rounds up this. Not sure what the next plan is, but I'll try and kind of document every few days and see what's going on. And yeah, just try and document as much as possible. So I'll catch you in a bit. Sunday, 16th of November 2025. Another beautiful day here in Sydney. So spent the weekend just chilling really, didn't really do much. Gym. Did I do anything yesterday? No, yesterday was just gym and just work. Today, done a bit of work this morning. And just trying to regulate kind of sleep patterns. And I think I'm kind of there now. Did struggle a bit last night. Again, want to go out and be social and stuff, but you just gotta, you know, dozing off at kind of 9, 10 p.m, which is very like me. I'm very much a night owl, so still got a ton of regulation to do, but I think I'm kind of there now. Done some work today. Finally managed to sort some accommodation out till start of January. So I'm in this Airbnb till the 1st, and on the 1st I'm going to move to another place in Randwick. So my Airbnb currently is in Randwick, and we'll basically move the other side of Randwick to basically covering someone while they're away. I forgot the name for it. Subleasing. I'm subleasing a flat for about 5 weeks, which is actually really good because honestly it's been a nightmare. I probably must have sent about 20 messages out, and this was the only guy who responded. So I was starting to get worried, even though I've got another 2-3 weeks. So I was getting a bit worried, but we've resolved it. So yeah, it's been productive so far. Next steps are need to look for some work, kind of get that sorted. I'm trying to transition into remote sales. So that is my plan moving forward, is to try and get a remote sales job. So I need to kind of look at that this week. And basically my plan is to try and get something sorted by 1st or 2nd week of December, ideally. So that's the plan. But things are moving in the right direction. Sleep patterns well, got my suitcase, got a bit of a routine, got a gym membership, got some kind of know what I'm doing now till January, which is brilliant. So yeah, things are moving in the right direction. Next step is try and meet some people. So I'm going to start doing that on Monday or tomorrow. Go out and be a bit social. I know obviously they do like loads of social stuff here, so need to do that. And yeah, just kind of get out and about, start meeting people. Things are moving in the right direction, which I'm happy about, because I generally was like, I don't want to say struggling, but I was like, this is hard. I actually have a huge admiration for people who do this. Obviously, I've solo traveled a lot, solo traveling, but actually trying to set up a bit of a life in one place is actually quite difficult. And I have huge admiration for people who do this, because it's not easy at all. It really is out of your comfort zone. Like, I'm a pretty confident person, but even I'm questioning myself, like I don't know if I can actually make this kind of last. You know, struggling to get housing, no bags, not starting a bit unsure of the situation. But no, things are moving in the right direction. I think again that's just kind of just being in a new place, being a bit jet lagged and tired. But no, things are moving in the right direction, a bit more positive. So a couple of days, well, good day. So plan for today is, so basically Sydney is obviously by the coast, and you can walk from near the airport all the way around the coast, across the Harbour Bridge to a place called Manly. So my plan is I'm going to try and do the whole walk. Your map, 1 second. So this is Sydney, and you can obviously see the coastline there. And can you see the red dot? So I'm going to start on the red dot and basically make my way all the way to Manly, which is on the north part of Sydney. But I'm going to do it over a few weeks. So my plan is every Sunday to try and pick off part of the path. So today I'm starting in Botany. I'm going to go to Botany to a place called La Perouse. So that's about I think it's only about an hour's walk. It's not too bad. Nice, easy 1 hour walk. But some of them are longer, so I think some of them are like 4 or 5 hours. So those are kind of a later date. But that's the plan. I want to do it kind of in order. Try and tick off all the cool places. See the whole coastline. Take some amazing photos. And yeah, document it. I got a bus to near the airport, kind of Mascot area, I think. Then I messed up and got off too early, so I'm going to have an extra 45 minutes of walking. But the weather's beautiful, sun's out, extra cardio is not a bad thing, get those steps in. So looking forward to showing you it, and yeah, you'll add an extra 45 minutes on, but it's not too long today anyway, so shouldn't be too bad. Right, next stop will be the park, which is near the airport, so hopefully get some cool kind of airplane footage. And do leg 1 of the Sydney coastal walk. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so this is Sir David John Banks Park. This is kind of in the Botany area of Sydney, Joseph Banks Park, sorry. And I'm going to basically cross the road shortly to go to the side because there's a little beach called Foreshore Beach on Foreshore Lookout, and we'll get a cool little view of the airport, which will be kind of cool. And then I'm just going to keep walking along the coast. So that's kind of the next hour or so. Beautiful afternoon, 5 PM, beautiful, sun's out. This is what I came for, this life. So we made it, a bit of a side detour, so I missed the exit. You have to cross there and the road's quite busy, so I missed the exit there. That's Foreshore Beach. Really secluded, not many people there. And then over here, you've got the jetty, you've got people with jet skis and stuff, just chilling. And then over in the background, you can see the airport. So obviously, down there is like the terminal, so the terminal head and the terminal building. Those are the runways, and then you can see a Virgin flight over there. Yeah, kind of cool. And then in the background over there, you can see one probably looking to land, and queue up that way. Cool little spot. Cool little spot. Apparently there's a beach. Oh, I've got to be careful because I'm on rocks here. So apparently there's a beach over there called the Plane Spotting Beach, which gives it a better view. So maybe I'll try and get a chance to go there at some point. But unfortunately that's not on my coastal path, so that will be kind of a different time. But yeah, really cool. Right, so we're just walking down this path to the next lookout, which is called Penryn Lookout, or Penryn Estuary. The views aren't so good around here. You've got just shipping containers, and then you've just got the river to see. So it just isn't that nice. But the actual path's alright. It's quite clean cut, not like a run-down path. So nice and easy to kind of navigate. But yeah, we're just gonna keep walking to our next stop, which is the lookout, and then from there we'll make our way to the actual coastal walk, or where the Fisher Week kind of begins. So catch you shortly. Right, this is Penryn Estate. Penryn Estuary, and Penryn Lookout. Honestly, I wouldn't waste my time with it. There's not much you can see. Just some lovely shipping containers over there. Just some water over there. Bits of the airport in the background. Truck. Bit noisy, would not recommend. So don't come. Yeah, don't come. It's a waste of time. Right, we're going to keep walking that way.
but it's going to be like basically buildings for the next half an hour before I get to the actual coast again, the beach. So I'm not going to film anything. Next scenes will be back on the coast, so I'll see you in about half an hour. Goodbye Penryn Estuary. I won't be coming back and I won't recommend it, but it's still a beautiful day, so I can't complain. We are here, this place called Bamboo Point. So it's just round the bay from the airport, so you can see the plane flying in and the airport's like over there. It's beautiful. It was more beautiful a second ago and then some went behind the clouds, but stunning. So that's Yarra Bay there, and then if you see the next cove beyond that, that's where we're basically going to head, and that's La Perouse. So it's going to take about half an hour to walk from here. It's just beautiful. Really nice, especially like 6 PM at night as well. Beautiful, fantastic. Right, last little bit of walking through shrubbery. Oh, destination is over there, about another 15 minutes, so not bad. Should be done by about 7:15, it's about 6:30 now. But it's been a really good day, really enjoyed it. Leg one almost done of my tour of the Sydney coastline. I think it's about 7 or 8 stints, I think. So yeah, it's good, exciting. Yeah, look forward to kind of taking more photos of the amazing scenery here. I just wish I'd obviously bought my drone, but I just couldn't, logistically it was just too much to try and fit. But hey ho, at least I'm showing you through the camera, take some photos, etc. But yeah, so this is Frenchman's Bay Reserve, and we will head to La Perouse very shortly. I will see you in a second.